Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku Struggle, continuing the common route, because, we're only a couple hours in. So, we were just about to go into town! Yay!
Chief, if you'll excuse me for a bit, meow.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm up to greet some local cats, meow. First impressions are important.
Oh, okay, just be back before it gets dark.
Yeah, of course. I'll get going then, meow.
Meow, if you'll excuse me. The Spirit Belvedere. Here we are. So, just who is Takamura anyway? We see him around hell all the time. He's King Emma's right hand, but somehow has a shop here too. Did he clone himself or what? I don't think he's able to do that. I've heard that in his lifetime he worked in the human realm during the day and in the hell realm at night. That's one shady guy. That does sound a little shady, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you worked in hell when you were alive? But still, we love him. Good morning, everyone. It's me, the shady guy. Damn, he's got bad ears too. Yes. Well, you all appear to be doing okay. You've all been away from the human realm for a long time, so I'm glad to see you're well rested. I can't read today. Sorry. We'll get there. Hey, Takamura, take this woman back to hell. Oh, it's this tone I'm hearing. Have you stopped pretending to be little kittens already? Shocked Pikachu face. Like, you must have been so giddy to come here so you could let loose and give her some grief, yes? What? That's not true! Sharaku's like, yes it is. If you obey me, I can guarantee your safety. No one asked you! And now, Murakami, calm down. I'm always calm! I love it so much. We've played Trainwreck the game multiple times, but this is definitely Trainwreck the game. This is Trainwreck 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, good God. I love it. Do you know what calm means? Whatever. That guy Sharaku mentioned is pretty nuts, right? A Simon. It's gonna take me a while to get that down and not have to pause when I read his name. Anyway, a woman doesn't stand a chance against him. A woman doesn't stand a chance. Murakami, we're in a different era now. It would serve you well to refrain from this patriarchal rhetoric you seem to cling to. I'm not being discriminating. Women's bodies are naturally weaker than men's. But do you realize that she's endured even the tortures of the eternal hell? What? Don't play with me. That's impossible. It's true. My Hell Guardian school studies gave me the opportunity to experience each and every torture from top to bottom. Kikunosuke's over there like, that kind of sounds like it sucks. Aw, is he sympathizing with us? That's sweet of him. As a Hell Guardian, I wouldn't know how much to hold back if I didn't know how much they hurt. Hold back? Shall I demonstrate each one of the tortures for you? The ones I'm most proficient at are... Shut up, dumbass! With that said, at the very least, Murakami, Toshusai and Uga are all inferior to her. She's experienced more horrible pain than any of you have, and was able to endure all of it. I'm more manly than the men! Except for Goemon, because he's, like, just the worst of the bunch, but, like, whatevs. He's our precious little princess, though. See, okay. What I like so far is they're trash. We're not going to put up with it, but we are going to make kittens out of them. So cool. But, like, we're going to have to fight with them the whole way. But it would almost, I'm not sure, like, my initial thoughts right now is, though, there is something to be said about the fact that, like, the way our father treats them. They're like, oh, they're my pets, like, whatever. If he got to treat them that way. And they actually just, like, were docile little kittens instead of, like, trash. But then would that really be fun? I think it's more fun to break the trash, isn't it? Like, I will break you from, like, being this feisty tiger you're trying to be, and I will show you what a tiny little baby kitten you are. And that's going to be the fun part. Or break down the trash. We are going to recycle this trash into adorable, fluffy little kittens that purr for us. If we can handle the bullshit along the way. But you know, we knew what we were getting into with the warnings and everything like that. Also, I would definitely advise, if you haven't already, to just go out and search for other, like, information on the game, like, whatever, because I think I happened across it yesterday. Another, like, review. I forget what I was trying to look. Oh, I think I was trying to figure out how to pronounce that woman's name, but the name doesn't exist, so, like, I have no idea. So we're gonna, what's her name? You know, the long, and I was like, do we do Bikuni, like, whatever. I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, can I Google this? No, you can't. It's not really a name. Shinobu, or Shino, is it, her name's Shinobiki? Was that her name? Or, like, but obviously a Shinobu is like a, you know, we know that, but they're like, they had two different terms that were kind of like popping up, that it looks like they just kind of fused together for her name. That's what I'm guessing happened here. I don't know. But anyway, and I found another review anyway, and had other trigger warnings. Basically the same, but might have had a little extra. I don't think it's anything more, like, because we already did, like, all the assault. But there's a lot of trigger warnings. So I would just advise fully, 100%, if you haven't already, kind of find other reviews, read through them, see what other kind of trigger warnings might pop up. But if the ones that Atome Kitten kind of pointed out are there, like, I don't think there was anything worse than that. I think that's about as bad as it gets. But if you can handle, I'm just saying, if we went through all those and you were like, yeah, okay, then, you know, I feel like that's basically every trigger warning possible, probably in this game. So, yeah, do your due diligence, especially if there's a lot, because it seems like there's going to be a lot of squicky things in here. Okay, listen, and at this point, I don't want to say not a lot squicks me out. There are still plenty of things, but it's like I know it's fiction. It's like, oh, I hate it, but it's fiction, and, like, I get why they're doing it, and they're trying to make me uncomfortable, and we are literally talking about prisoners from hell, so, like, of course there's going to be a lot of questionable shit. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, just saying, do your due diligence, that kind of thing. Just another warning on this game, because this is just red flag the game. This is the pirate ship of red flags. We are sailing it into the red flag sea, basically. Here we go. Anyway. Seriously? Perhaps only Ishikawa, who's been to the lowest level of the eternal hell, is the closest match. Closest match, not even closest match. That sounds like, I still might eke out over you. Ooh! Oh! I'm sorry. No, sensei. You shouldn't be no. You should be yes. Because, like, I love you. Look at you. Counting my praises. I love it. And this is getting disturbing, Sensei Takamura. My apologies. I'm known for enjoying such disturbing topics of interest, you know. I really wish you wouldn't smile about that. Goemon's face here is, like, is so innocent, like, I'm afraid of you. Well, fortune does come to those who smile. Hey, let's get back on track. The point is that I refuse to submit to a woman. She's just in the way. A burden. A bother. Oh, I cannot wait to make you submit to me. Oh, God, it's gonna be so good now. You said it? That's all I want. Oh, I'm gonna make you submit so hard. Also, obviously, my commentary is going to be just wildly inappropriate. So, hurts to hear him say this, but I have no intention of giving up now. You know, King Enma's too soft on his daughter in the first place. How many stupid pardons has he made using his daughter as the reason for them? Everyone in hell seems to appreciate those. That's not... how is that him being soft on me? He's soft because of me, is what you should be thinking. So that's more of an insult to him than me. Just saying. I don't appreciate keeping someone around who won't benefit me or us at all. You know, I'm glad, though, that you're saying you don't benefit you instead of being like, I can find a bit. Like, hey, perv. How dare you? That's only when I make you submit. If I wasn't a degenerate enough after playing all the Otome games we've played, where we went from like, oh god, it's my cousin, that's disgusting, to just let me bang my brother already, okay? And now we're here, I just feel like this is gonna make me worse. I don't know how. I didn't think I could get worse, but I think this game might do it. Well, anyway, that's actually true. I let out a quiet, dejected sigh. I can't even argue that I bring a lot of merit to this group here. All I can say is that I'm gonna do my best, but that just sounds pathetic. It kind of does, not her fault, but it kind of is like, I'll do my best! Because that's what everyone says before they fail miserably. I mean, there's value to trying your best, absolutely. But I'm just saying in, like, Otome logic, right? In Otome logic, I'll do my best is like, oh, Jesus, danger-prone Daphne over here. We're gonna have to rescue her ass constantly because your best is basically, oh no, I need a man to save me. So, from her perspective, saying, I'll do my best does sound pathetic. You know, especially because she's supposed to be tougher than that. But she's new at this, so we can't, like, fault her for that, you know? Anyway. Need me to say it again? Take this woman back to hell with you. I know about Asayamon. Sayamon. Sayamon. Yeah, that's gonna be a struggle forever. Of course. However, perhaps I've made a mistake about this. What do you mean? I believed you all, along with Goemon Ishikawa, the greatest criminal of all, would be able to achieve greatness in the face of a petty slasher. Sorry, wow. But it appears even the strongest of everyone in hell are not anything special in particular, and I certainly never expected you to be afraid. Oh! Ugh! Did this man get sexier? Because he's doing it now, just like basically calling him a bitch. He's like, oh, are you being a little pissy bitch? Oh, little baby's gonna cry? Oh! Ugh! But he's saying, but he's not doing it in a he's like, oh, you're doing it in such a good way. Oh. Ugh. Plus, you know, eye patch. It's like glasses. It works. If in lieu of glasses, I'll take it. It's like the, you know, the Wish version of when you're like, it's the we have glasses at home. You're like, I need a man with glasses. And they're like, we have glasses at home. And you're like, nah. I mean, okay. Doesn't really count. But, like, it's flair. You know, kind of like a hat or a vest. It's an accessory I could... Not the same, but, like, I'll allow it, I guess. Anyway. In so many words, you're saying you're too weak to protect her from danger, correct? Oh! Oh, I love him so much! Oh, I love the clapbacks! Oh, God! It makes perfect sense that after being in hell for so long, your skills have dulled. The lot of you are as useless as you are fools. Dear me, I chose the wrong people. Well, now I will have to go back to hell and find someone who possesses sufficient strength and bravery. Hey! Don't look down on Yona Murakami! I'm not afraid! My skills haven't dulled! Hey! Any slasher will meet their watery grave against me. We'll brave these waters together. We swear to protect her through it all. She's like, all it takes is calling him a little bitch. Got it. Use this, girl. Please fucking use this. Don't be nice to him. Oh, degrade him a little. I'm gonna love it so much if she does. I get right now they've, like, put her in a weird place and she's, like, you know, unsure of herself. Sure, but I need her to, like, I need her to hike up her britches and start calling them bitches. Alright? I did. I rhymed it on purpose. I need it. Oh, God, I need her to degrade them. Oh, degrade them with your words. Come on. And then maybe step on them a little bit. We know where that kink's from. Well, which game? Anyway.
Yeah, Simon will be a piece of cake. I'd hardly even consider him a real enemy.
What the hell are you doing? Look at you in your little cape.
You dumbasses walked right into that.
What? Well, I don't know.
Murakami, a warrior never goes back on his word. Warriors never do this, right?
I see. Sensei Nono's manipulation technique. Amazing! I have a lot to learn from him.
What about you, Ishikawa? And do you wish for her to return to Enma Palace as well?
That's not for me to decide. If she wants to do this, then she should do as she wants. I do! I will! Please let me!
Really? Now, Toshusai, I understand your concern. We want to keep our casualties to a minimum, so we're considering several options. You only need to be patient for a little while longer.
Patient? What options are you considering?
We're preparing a very special system. It'll be ready in a few days.
Special, huh? This better be good.
It will be.
We're already strong, so it'll make us super strong, right?
Of course.
I don't trust you, but just hurry it up already.
Let us first start with breakfast. Today's menu features sea bream and...
Chazuke? Sea bream and... is it? Anyway.
A rolled egg with dashi and seaweed and tofu soup.
Oh, he must like his seafood. Isn't he like a pirate or something? I think I read in the little brief synopsis or whatever. Sea bream, seaweed.
There's even sesame seed pudding for dessert. You're clearly trying to win us over with food. Trying to win you over makes it sound awful. I'm simply trying to support you all. Each of you has already died. If you don't fill yourselves with rich food, your bodies will be unable to sustain themselves in the human realm.
I guess we really need to eat like this then. It's kind of a good thing to have a reason to make sure we're eating such delicious food. So it's kind of like just because they're dead and beings of hell, when they're in the human realm, they kind of have to act like humans, because it's like the gate is the transition, obviously. You know what I mean? But it's not like your typical, you think of, well, you're us, we're in the human realm. If there's beings here, you're like, oh, they're ghosts or spirits or whatever. Like, no, it's like, fuck, now I'm person now. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense, because otherwise they wouldn't need the handcuffs. They wouldn't be able to affect the world around them if they were just spirit form type things. So, yeah. Maybe this isn't the best time to get so excited about it, though. Whatever. I'm starving, so I'll gladly take it. Thanks for the chow. Yona grabbed his chopsticks right away and shoveled a cut of bream into his mouth. Also, I did read somewhere that in Japanese, before the translation, that daddy is papa, but that's not as funny. Papa. Like, okay, but daddy is just so inappropriate and funnier, so I'm really glad that they didn't leave it as papa. Like, you know what I mean? Do like a direct translation. They were like, well, and I mean, I guess, because you know what I mean? Like, people call parents or grandparents papa. You know what I mean? So that's not like an unfamiliar word to English speakers. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that they went and were like, huh, I guess maybe they were thinking like, okay, if you were Japanese and you were calling your father, you'd call him dad or father or whatever, but if you were going to call him daddy, then that's more where papa is in the scheme of the Japanese language. You know what I mean? But I'm glad they didn't do, like, because, sometimes they'll just do a direct translation. You're like, oh, okay, we're calling him Papa, whatever. It's just funnier when they were like, no, that'd be more like Daddy. Because it makes it slightly inappropriate, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Anyway. Wow. Tastes like the sea.
Huh. I'm pretty sure if the enemy brought you a sushi boat, you'd switch sides in an instant.
I'm not that easy. We'll see.
Man, this is good stuff. Did you prep all this, Sensei Takamura? Even the eggs? King Enma is a bit of a gourmet, after all.
Is that even an answer? You sure you don't work as hard as... You sure you don't work as hard... Work as... I was like... Oh, my brain can't read. Oh my god. You sure you don't work as head chef of Emma Palace too?
I don't have that much free time.
Why would I just give him the wrong voice? Anyway,
I don't have that much free time. He just fusses about what he wants to eat.
I'm sorry. My father is a handful. I'm not sure I'd call him a gourmet. He just likes to try new things. He's easily influenced. If there's something popular in the human realm, you can be sure that he'll get his hands on it. Even down to the clothes he likes. Fucking crop top. These two? Wait, I'm just realizing they changed us out of the clothes we had on when we died. In the old days, you would have kept your clothes, but after he saw this human drama where prisoners wore jumpsuits, it was all over. That explains why some of them have jumpsuits and some of them don't. Like, Goemon doesn't, and I was like, why is he special? There you go. Thought they looked so cool, and that they would make hell brighter and more stylish. That's why everyone's in jumpsuits now. Huh. So that's the reason. Yeah, he's got, like, overalls. But, like, who wears their overalls that fucking long? Like,
that old man is always up to no good.
Old man refers to King Enma. Yeah, because, like, his jumpsuit, like, who, like, it's not like a prison jumpsuit, though. Nobody has, like, the straps and the thing, the whatever. He, like, made his own.
Well, in the human realm, they bury their dead in white kimonos. Those who have a connection with those garments are allowed to keep them.
White kimonos. The white garments, which the deceased are clothed in for Buddhist funerals, refers to kimono made of pieces with no lining. These are fine. I'd rather wear these than some sad little clothes that make you look like you're dead or a ghost. That's way too depressing. I don't know, I like dressing like a Victorian ghost. Well, I mean, we are dead. Oh, right.
However, the model prisoners in the human realm must wear a silk triangle.
Silk triangle, the most representative form of eboshi, a garment where a paper is put over silk folded onto the shape of a triangle, with the whole garment tied at the back of one's head, placed on the heads of the deceased in funerals in the human realm. Huh.
And they're equipped with tracking devices so we can find them if anything were to happen.
Huh? I've never seen anyone with one of those. It's those cloth headbands people have on after they die, right?
Yes, often embroidered or with patterns on them.
My friend colored hers a cute pattern, and you can always see her wearing it on her head. Huh. Fancy that.
The silk triangles are intended to deter escapees.
Silk triangles are intended to deter escapes. Okay, anyway,
but it's generally helpful to those in hell. There's never been any major incident so far, but they do gather the attention of humans. Even the laws of hell have evolved, usually changing along with the times we live in.
Changing with the times? How so?
For example, long ago it was said that love between those of the same gender ran counter to Buddhist teachings. So loving someone of the same gender would send you to the hell of many pains. Today, however, love is free and equal.
Don't any of you fuckers get any ideas? You can't, like, maybe that's why you all hate women. They're just secretly gay and they just don't want to admit it. Because they weren't allowed to be. That's just so sad. I would want them to live their truths, but, that's gonna be weird in an Otome game, you know what I mean? Hell of many pains, one of the 16 lesser hells within the crushing hell. Men who fell in love with each other are sent here and are shown the partners they loved when they were alive being burned. And if they go to hold their partner, they too will become burned. I feel like that hell shouldn't exist anymore. Can we let all those poor fucks go?
The specification of the hell of many pains has been changed to those who love the same gender but also happen to have committed murder.
So it's for gay murderers. So if you're gay and you murder, that's where you go. But if you're just gay, you're fine. At least hell's changing with the times. Like, props to them. You know?
Yeah, I see. Well, that's nice. A lot of values have changed between the past and the present.
How sweet he is. He's like, that's nice. Kind of fucked up to be saying that about hell, but I mean, you know, good for them.
Yes, there's always work to do regarding this. Once I think we've arrived, things change. Just when I finish 2 things, somehow another 4 appear, and because we cannot let things multiply, I end up doing so much all on my own.
Sensei no?
I mean, honestly, I was overworked in my lifetime too. I was an imperial court official in the day, and at night I would help King Enma in hell. When my time came, I was promised a peaceful afterlife in the heavenly realm. King Enma decided to change that, and now my post simply continues. Not long ago in Japan, the term corporate slave was born, but I must have been the first one. Please refer to me as Hell's corporate slave.
He sounds really unhappy. Are you gonna turn out to have, like, a hand in, like, all the shenanigans? Because you sound like you hate your job and you got some kind of a bitterness going on here. So I'm concerned now. Corporate slave, a term used sarcastically to describe those who sacrifice themselves to a company as it devours them as if they were livestock. That's just pretty much corporate America. Like, I mean, generally.
Wow, you complain like a drunk. Yes, I do. I am Hell's corporate slave. But this is why you will refrain from giving me even more work than I already have. Right, you hoodlums?
We'll try our best. Yeah, I'll be sure to remember that.
It's not our fault. Go tell King Enma. But I do like working. And I cannot leave this to anyone else. It has to be done by me, with my hands. Oh, I love it. Finishing things to perfection.
Then all of it's your own fault. Okay, we're done eating. Let's head back.
Wait! I've planned a special meeting with a guest.
For us? With who?
Let us head toward the meeting spot.
Like how we just slowly started to crack over here. Sensei no, who is this guest?
Oh, he's here. I'll go and hide now.
Huh? Why do you have to... Achan! Long time no see! I'm assuming it's our friend. Oh, no. Okay, it was not. Not Shichi. Anyway. Whoa! Mukun? Oh! Look at how adorable you are! We don't have voices for you.
You look great. It really has been ages.
He looks like he'd have so much fucking flair. What is that little fucking deer bunny you've got on your shoulder, though? Like, I saw it, but I was, like, too distracted by how beautiful. Like, what is the deer bunny? What are you doing here? Mukuri, it's been so long for you too, huh?
Oh, we came to give you a little visit, Hachan! Oh, I'm kidding. I'm so happy you're here with me. You're the only one who calls me Mukun, after all.
Well, I didn't exactly plan to run into you. Seems very I don't know why, he just has a very chipper, flamboyant voice to me.
Oh, it was so fun when you came to train in the Heavenly Realm. And congrats on graduating. Our people have been buzzing about it, too.
Oh, he's an angel. Okay, that's why the all white. I get it.
That's my Hachan. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. It's true, I'm a Hell Guardian now.
But in any case, what are you... King Enma must be so overjoyed.
I should have known our Lord Hell Guardian would be close to someone from the Heavenly Realm. Would you mind introducing us? Oh, you're right, I'm sorry. How rude of me. And this is Kamuro of the Heavenly Realm. He serves as the head priest. Heavenly Realm, the world where those who carried out virtuous deeds can be reincarnated into. It must be very empty there, I'm just saying. If killing a bug and not repenting for it gets you sent to hell, I'm just saying I'm gonna get like 98% of people are in fucking hell, so. And where the celestial beings live, where Kamuro works as the head priest, messenger of God. Head priest refers to the one amongst the group who is the most outstanding with the most knowledge and virtue. I wish I had a better, like, sugary sweet. We need a sugary sweet voice for you. Yes, we do. Oh my god, hi, hello. But I do that if a lady voice, but I just don't think a lady voice is going to work for him, but... Is that the bunny deer thing is now talking?
Lord Kamuro, he's so amazing! Lord Kamuro, it's so very important!
No, Kokuri, you can't say things like that in front of people we don't know. Kokuri, Kamuro's pet. Just don't bother telling us what the fuck it is, but it's like a little deer / rabbit / mouse thing. Nice to meet you, Lord Kamuro, head priest of the Heavenly Realm. I'm Goemon Ishikawa, designee of the Eternal Hell. Oh, you're very famous. I'm honored that my name would be known within the Heavenly Realm. Of course it is. You've been in the Eternal Hell for many years, yet your soul shows no sign of wear. It only seems to shine more brightly. There are legends in the Heavenly Realm about how tenacious your soul must be. I'm just difficult to kill off. But I guess that's not quite right. I mean, I'm already dead. Now, let me introduce my colleagues. The redhead here is Yona Murakami. Nice to meet you. And this is Kikunosuke Uga. Hello, nice to meet you. Last, we have Sharaku Toshusai.
Hello. I feel my life getting longer just by seeing someone from the Heavenly Realm. Although I'm dead already, too.
It's nice to meet you all, too. I don't know how to start apologizing for what's going on. Mukun, how's the situation being treated in the Heavenly Realm? Well... How should I put it? If I tell you, promise not to get mad. I can't. I love how when she gets slightly annoyed, they switch her, like, fucking sprite up to, like she whips out her whip like she's about to beat him. You have to say I won't, even if it's a lie, Ha-chan. And don't take out your whip. We're buddies, aren't we? I did hear about this from Father. Why was a spider's thread involved? I'm not clear on why the Heavenly Realm would drop down the thread. From my understanding, it's given to those who repent heavily. So, why them? Yeah, it sounds like, what's-her-face? I can't remember her name. But anyway, like, she might have stole somehow. It sounds like a ploy. It doesn't sound like Heaven did it. I promise you really won't get mad. What's going on? Oh, kind Ha-chan. Just promise me you won't be mad about this. I have a very, very bad feeling about this. It's even worse than the one I had in hell with my father. I'm gonna get mad. Aw, please don't be mad. He's so adorable. Look at his little cheeks. Aw. Definitely, positively something wrong here. You're so kind, Ha-chan. That's why you won't get angry, right? Right? Fine, I won't get mad. Tell me. So, actually, I was the one who dropped the thread. Alright. Well, now she's gonna get mad, because... the one who dropped the thread down to those three. It was me. Mukun? Hey, you're the mastermind behind all this, then? Wait, please wait a minute. I didn't know it was gonna lead to all of this. Seriously? You can't joke about this, got it? Mukun, do you understand your own role as head priest of the Heavenly Realm? Yeah, okay, Shinobikini, that's her name. Shinobikini, Everyone grimaced, including myself. She came to the Heavenly Realm by the thread 5 years ago, right? She helps us out now. And so... She pleaded to me, saying there were people we could trust who could help us spread the word of Buddhism, and... So she fucking conned you and you're an idiot. Aw, you're my adorable... Okay, here's the himbo right here. Right here. You're supposed to be, like, buffer dude, but, like, you're just as stupid as a himbo. Like, here's our, like... You're our pretty boy idiot. That's why you drop the thread for them? Because it sounds like she is plotting something. I'm sorry. This is not like, I just want to spread the word. It's like, yeah, no, okay. Really? Really? Mukun, head priest. Really? But wait, I wasn't tricked, right? Those three might already be working hard to teach the wonderful ways of Buddhism. Of course you were tricked, dumbass. So is this... Oh, really my fault? But they said they would devote themselves to the heavenly realm. No. I just couldn't bring myself to doubt someone who's repented, though. I mean, you can't really blame him for that. Because, like, you're from the heavenly realm, so you're like, everyone is honest and wonderful and virtuous. So if Shinobikini, whatever her name is, came from that, like, you were, oh, she repented, whatever, you brought her up, like, and she came to you and said these, but you would believe her because you would think she wouldn't be lying because that's a sin and she'd go back to hell. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I can't really blame him for this, but, like, also at the same time, what dumbass up there dropped the thread for her? Because it sounds like she was conning everybody from the very beginning, is all I'm saying. I'm just saying. It sounds like a big time con. This is some Ocean's 11 level shit. Okay? This is like the con of the century. This is literally the con of the heavens and hells. We're crossing realms here. This is some big time shit. I feel so bad for Lord Kamaro. Lord Kamaro, all you need to do is erase their salvation. You can resolve it all if you do that right now. I can't. Why not? I mean, I can't do it right this minute. To be honest, I was so anxious and I've been discussing with the others what to do. Everyone keeps saying that we should just believe in them. Huh? Are things so peaceful up there that it's turned you all into dumbasses? Yeah. Ikonosuke, stop. The heavenly realm has always been a place devoid of conflict, as it's the place where those who live virtuous and pious lives go to. The whole doubts there may as well be a sin. No, they might not even have the ability in their hearts to doubt anyone at all. Which, I mean, a healthy dose of skepticism is a good thing to have. So the fact that heaven has none... Alright, I'm sorry, but then that just proves that there is no such thing as heaven and hell, because then you'd be like, no, I really do feel bad for squishing that cockroach. Oh, gosh darn. And they'd be like, okay! Because they wouldn't believe you could lie, and then you'd get into heaven, so... There'd literally be no divide. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if all you knew you had to do was just bat your eyes and lie, everyone would do it! Let me see, tortured for eternity because I told the truth about the fact that fuck cockroaches, seriously? Or, I feel so guilty that I killed one of God's innocent little creatures. And then go to heaven. Yeah, no, we'd all be fucking lying. For our goddamn, especially the liars. So no one would ever be in hell. So I'm just saying, listen, because heaven's full of dumbasses. So, you know, then that would make heaven kind of a hell of its own, because there'd just be horrible people there. And you just see the light, and that's basically living on Earth. Huh, welcome. Welcome to life on Earth. That's just... this is literally the epitome of hell. So, like, it's not nice to think that there's someplace worse when you die. Like, I don't think so. The world's already on fire. Fuck you. We're already living in hell. Like, come on. So, you know. I'm just saying. But. Anyway. Goemon ran his hands through his hair as he let out a notable sigh. Never thought things would be like this. I can't even handle this. Just thinking about that realm annoys the crap out of me. I guess you all doubt them too. Of course we do! Come on! You didn't have to say it in sync! Raccoon, I I don't want to give you any harsh truths, but I do think there's something at play here. We'll be doing our best to figure this out, but could you try your best to convince your people about what's happening here?
Of course, this is my responsibility.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'll be heading back now. Oh, right. Since you're in the human realm, you must have a phone on you, right, Ha-chan? This is my line number. If anything happens, let me know right away.
Got it. Thanks.
All right, then. I'm going to try my hardest to convince the higher-ups about what's going on.
He disappeared in a blinding flash of light.
So this was his fault, huh? He's insane to not have changed their salvation status already.
You heard him just now, didn't you? I don't mean to sound like I'm defending him, but the Heavenly Realm and Hell are so different. Yeah, Hell would be like, they fucking lied, those sons of bitches! And in Heaven, they're like, what? No one would ever lie to us. What? That's crazy. They believe in those people who've repented.
The Heavenly Realm must really be a bunch of fools to believe a Simon was capable of that.
The Heavenly Realm's head priest. So he's supposed to represent all of them, right? He is the one in charge up there?
That idiot! The Heavenly Realm's top guy. Are they insane?
They're all... Yes. To be exact, Buddha sits in the highest position in the Heavenly Realm. It's just that he rarely ever makes an appearance. The head priest is essentially in charge of supervising the administrative duties.
Who cares about the head priest? We still gotta take care of this, right? It all depends on their next move, huh? There's no way they escape to spread the word of Buddha.
Well, since we're already here, let's try and drum up some information on the enemy.
Hello, everyone.
His voice just came out wrong anyway.
Hello, everyone. That was great work.
The corporate slave. What, You hid knowing what he was gonna say, didn't you?
His face stirs up a murderous desire within me.
The mood around us froze over in an instant.
The Heavenly Realm has no military strength, and their actions are always predictable. Please remember, this is why you've all been chosen.
That doesn't give him a pass to ask us something stupid like if we doubt the escapees.
I'm certain you'll see him again, so put your best foot forward when working together.
Seriously?
You're off to Kumoi Temple, right? Since I'm here, I can show you the way.
Are you sure? What about the store?
This is for my prized pupil.
Thank you. It's very helpful. And I did go through the documents already.
The weather is nice today, and it is quite close. I enjoy taking a little walk, too. But let me give you a warning. Whether or not a Simon becomes aware of your presence, you cannot take him down yet.
Why? You know it'll be easy for us later if we take him down right away, don't you?
Surely you realize we've considered this. It's strictly forbidden for inhabitants of Hell to harm an innocent human.
Innocents they cheated their way into? Yeah, I guess I'll keep that in mind. I just love how everyone's like basically like whatever they're dressed and whatnot, but he is just so fucking extravagant. First of all, his kimono has a goddamn skull with horns on it and bones all over it, so it's got a skeleton. Okay, but it's also his like, little hat and everything. He's got the little demons floating around. He's carrying a giant lantern. Like everything about this man screams like, what the fuck? I mean, I guess because like this is a tourist like realm, but like he really does look like a character at an amusement park. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's still kind of funny. Like, even our other, like, Heldensians, we're all dressed pretty normal compared to this man. We're like, so funny.
Okay, everyone, please look to your right. That is the Kumoi Temple, where Shinobikini works as abbess.
We just call her Shino or something. Yeah, because it's shinobi. Like. But, like, then there was, I think it was, like, bikini or bikuni, whatever, is another word. Like, I don't know. But anyway. The building looks expensive. I'm not seeing any signs of conflict here. Well, no, because her friends are here. The garden was beautiful. White sands covered the grounds, contrast against the lush greenery. The humans here wore those monkish samue robes, their faces framed in a remarkable serenity. It doesn't quite look like a place you would find an escapee lurking about. She has lived near Asakusa during her lifetime. After she died, she was sent to the crushing hell by the Great King, but as mentioned yesterday, she was saved by the spider's thread 5 years ago. Since then, she gives sermons here at the temple every day, with many figures of the human realm's business and political world in her congregation. You may wonder how she was able to do that. Well, she pretends to give premonitions in order to gain people's trust. See, that sounds shady right there. That sounds like something that would send you to hell. Pretends to give premonitions. Put simply, she gives advice to important people burdened by the pressures of their occupation. They just want someone to rely on, to push them. They want to find salvation for the ones they believe are suffering the most in this world, themselves. She does not have the power to see the future or to change someone's fate. However, she's good at filling the void in their hearts. She says what they want to hear. Yeah, see, Sharaku, you and me too, we're both like, And so, due to those relationships of trust, piles of money come her way. Okay then, let's just steal all that. We got Goemon here with us. I have bad news for you. People do not keep money in physical spaces these days. They all manage their wealth digitally with online banking. I knew that. Stealing that wouldn't be any fun. The best part was seeing those shiny koban in my hands. Man, I love a gold coin. But she must have brought those escapees in to help her out. Wonder what she's planning. At the very least, we know she's not having trouble with money, right? If it's not money, I'm not sure we can figure out much more without stepping into her place of business. Goemon glared at the beautiful temple of Kumoi. There are as many motivations for committing a crime as there are people in this world. The most obvious ones are for money and fame. Others might include hatred, jealousy, or love. And these guys might even want to take revenge on your pups for making them suffer so much. If that were driving me, I'd go straight for you, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. Yeah, I'd go for his weak spot too. Maybe she wants control of the human realm. Huh? I thought the same thing. People want money to control others, then they just get greedier and greedier. He ain't wrong. Oh, that's pretty deep for a kid. Shut up! I've been through a lot myself, too. I welcome the trading of opinions, but making judgments so simply will lead to your defeat. Well, we weren't judging, just... Oh, and I even said I wasn't going to meddle. Oh, Takamura, you silly old fool. Appreciate the tip. Yeah, we can't be hasty. King Enma and I are hoping for good things. It's amazing how long you all survived in hell. I will head back to the shop now. Good day. An eclipsed slave is better at ticking me off than King Enma himself. Well, it's not good to judge, right? In any case, all we can do for now is keep an eye on them. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of activity right now, so maybe we should call it a day. Lord Hellguardian, you've never been to the human realm before, right? How about we go take a look in the back alleys? What? Back alleys? I mean, the back alleys sound shady, but it's like, no, it's just normal stores. And these are the back alleys, also known as the Ura. Ura? The back streets to the Asakusa Special Ward. This is the common name for this area, and a place where goods that can't be sold on the main street can be found. Like, you can't sell that on the main street. It's underwear. Like, you know, it sounds shady, but it's also probably not as shady as you think it is. That's what people usually call it, right? I don't know who came up with it, but yeah. It's a marketplace for things that can't be sold out in the open. Men and women, corpses, dubious treasures, and the like. No, it's just as fucking shady as I thought it was going to be. Okay, never mind. Never mind! Doesn't look all that suspicious. It's the same with the Hell Tree. The world around it changes after the sun goes down.
Although I'm sure it's no place an honest, straight-laced Hell Guardian would be.
Does he have to say it like that? You can sell corpses and people. I just... You know, you're thinking it's going to be full of, like... Well, I maybe when he means sells men and women, he mean your bodies, like sex shops and shit, and, like, you know... like, whorehouses. But, like, you know... Like, you can't just have a window full of dildos out on the main street. It's got to be in the back alleys. But, like, corpses? Really? Where you get your bondage gear and your knives and shit. Like, sure. Okay. Well, now that we've seen the aura, I guess we can officially call it a day. Hey, I'm gonna hit the arcade real quick. Ah! No! No! Where was that pathetic shouting coming from? It's coming from over there! He would know. Little wolf ears.
That camera's my life! Please give it back!
Hey, this looks expensive. Listen, I'm a bit tight on money this month, so let me have it. You can think of it as a charitable donation.
No, you can't! Give it back, please!
I told you, you're helping someone out here. While you're at it, give me your wallet, too. I mean, that's a nice way to rob someone. I mean, give me all your money before I shoot you, bitch. It's like, think of it as a charitable donation. I mean...
No! My camera!
Stop fussing! You gotta be nice, otherwise King Enma's gonna be real angry with you in hell. What did he just say?
No, really, I can't live without that camera. Give it back! Give it!
Get off, little punk! I'm gonna kick your ass! Don't you touch that innocent little child. We are adopting a child now. Then we're gonna kick yours. Look at you. Fighting for a tiny little bespectacled child.
You look like a pretty bad dude. And maybe I can make you into a nicer looking guy by etching some lines into your face. Just hold still.
You know what? This is why we love trash boyfriends. They're like, you don't pick on fucking children. Hey, you know what? Taking from the weak is disgraceful for a guy. Taking from the weak, but picking on girls is okay? Like, let's just... Can we just... What the fuck? I'm just gotta be nice, huh? Hey, looky for you, we're the nicest guys you've ever met. We can escort you to King Enma right now. You'll join us in getting shredded and burnt to pieces, yeah? Are you guys actually from hell?
Get lost!
More fun when they talk in the Valley Girl voice and you listen. Ah! Whoopsie! I'll be taking back this camera. Kikinosuke quickly took back the camera while giving the other guy a pat on the back. Here's your camera. Sorry, I'm sure we scared you, but that was just a little bit of acting. It's okay. What are they doing? These are supposed to be the most atrocious, despicable criminals there ever were. Yeah, but how are you going to do that, poor little child? Idiots like that have been around for centuries. Just be careful when you're carrying around expensive stuff. Right. What are your names?
You don't need to remember our names for this.
And just live in peace, kid. Could you imagine him being like, this is Goemon Ishikawa. He was like, I read about you in history class! Could you fucking imagine? There's gonna be people in hell and, like, roaming around that you don't know, but you, like, all of a sudden, like, shit, what?
Those guys just now. Could
they actually be? This kid's got a sprite, so I'm just saying he's coming back into play. Hey, what are you smiling at? Nothing. Sure doesn't look like nothing. There's something you need to say. Spit it out. You're like cute little kittens around children. I've got nothing to say. Well, they actually do have nice parts to them. And you know what, though? If it was a little girl child, they might have still been nice to her. You all act so terribly toward me. But thank you for saving that boy. It's gross. Stop smiling like that. Sorry. That's exactly what we're talking about. Why are you smiling? Did we do something? No, it has nothing. Who's saying, Hachan? Could that be you, Hachan? Is that Chi-Chi? Yeah, it is! This time it was her. Oh, Chi-Chi! It really is you! I'm so surprised. Yeah, it is. Are you off to work now, Chi-Chi? Yeah, but why are you here, Hachan? Oh, okay. I thought she was... Okay. Her little... The little triangle thing they say they were all wearing, and we were talking about, oh, our friend wears hers, and it's like, she did not have it. Yes, she does. Like, that's what's sticking up on her head. I just thought, because you can see the shadow on the other side, like, I thought she was... Maybe that shadow's in the background, but I swear it was like the thing. I thought she was just wearing, like, cat ears. And I was just like, alright, what ups, girl? Cat ears. I didn't realize that's just her little headband thing that they all have to wear. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, but why are you here, Hachan? I thought you said you'd never go to the human realm. Oh, well, it all happened so fast. I haven't even had a chance to talk to her about it. But I'm not sure how much of this I should mention to Oshichi. What is this? What is happening? Oh, we just switched over to like a radio station or like a TV. I was like, what are we doing? What is happening? What's this transition? Oh, look, it's Jack. 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 Because the last letter is capital. Anyway, he gets the weird Irish accent. Whatever the accent is not really Irish. Because that's just what we have left. And I figured, you know, because I'm thinking, obviously, I don't know. I don't think he's, unless he's just allowed to work here, even if he's dead, I don't know. I'm just assuming he wasn't, but anyway. But he's saying, yo. JX signal? Anyway, whatever that is. I gotta get the voice back. I lost the accent. My brain is fumbling for it, like. I gotta say, yo. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got it now. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work for him, but listen, it's what we got. Hey, so, yo, it's time for whatever. Is it supposed to be JX signal? JX signal, whatever. JX signal or J time signal or just J signal. I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce the X. Like, is it color X malice? Is it just color malice? Like, what is it? Are you supposed to pronounce the X? I always have. But then I realized there's somewhere in the back of my brain, I'm like, am I supposed to pronounce the X? Have I been saying the name of the game all wrong for like 82 years? But whatever. The program broadcast in the human realm, hosted by Jack. Not really going to say his name like that the whole time, but... We're going to kick things off with a teaser for one of my latest tracks. Oh, it's one of Jack's new songs! Oh, okay, that makes more sense why that just transitioned like that. Who's Jack? A celebrity in the human realm? Yeah, he's so handsome, writes all his own materials, even writes short stories, and all of the girls just love him. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, I'm gonna steal him. Come to think of it, I came across his profile in the human realm documents. Interesting. I'm sure you did. He's just so famous. You probably just skipped over him because you hate guys, huh, John? Well, she's not wrong. The last one's a ballad. That's about how even if my body withered away while I was stuck in eternal silence, my soul would still burn for you. You're not supposed to give us the whole... You're supposed to let people, like, kind of interpret the song, like you're just telling us exactly, but it's also so fucking cheesy. Even if he withered away, oh, how lovely. It's just like me and Shinosuke. Well, please, give it a listen. It's called... Heliogabalus? Rose blooms with the moon. Whatever. Hey, so what do you think of him, Hachan? What do you mean? Well, if you and Jack ever got to know each other, I could get his autograph. Why would I get to know him? That seems oddly suspicious. I'm confused. No. That would never, absolutely under no circumstances, ever happen. Also, it's really weird that Oshichi's like, if you got to know him, I could get his autograph. Why would I get to know him? I mean, I'm going to, sure. But why would your friend say that to you? If you, like, she works here in the human realm in this world, like, right? And then, like, so, like, put yourself in this position. You're Oshichi and your friend here, and you're like, oh my god, if you got to know, why wouldn't you think, like, oh my god, I'd love to meet him and get his autograph someday? Or like, hey, if you ever run into him, you could get his autograph for me while you're here. Yeah, sure, but like, the phrasing of if you ever get to know him, that's so weird. Oddly specific. You know what I mean? So, like, is there more? Well, obviously, we are going to get to know him, so I'm wondering if there's more than just, oh, we casually bump into him, or if he's got something else. Obviously, he's tied to the plot because he's one of our love interests, but I'm just curious now how. So, That would never, absolutely under no circumstances, ever happen. What's gonna? You really think so? I feel like you two would make a good-looking couple. My lord Hellguardian, maybe now would be a good time to get some tea with your friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Not at all. Friends like her are nice to have. Why are you so nice compared to everyone else? Right, because you're our canon boyfriend. He's definitely being snide with me. I don't know about that. Would you like to take a walk around the area anyway? We'd like to take a walk around the area anyway. Perhaps this would be a good time to disperse for the day. Wait, but... Lord Oshichi? King Enma has ordered we patrol the human realm under the leadership of your friend here. Right. Everything was decided so suddenly yesterday. I'll be living on this side for a bit. Do you want me to pet your not bird? Jesus Christ. He's like going to like rub his hand, so I go to pet him and then he bites me and shrieks at me. A security patrol? So that's what this is. Well, I'd like to thank you for your service. It's definitely going to make me feel more at ease knowing all of these strong people are here. Things haven't been too bad lately, although sometimes human men come around and bother me. Oh, I've definitely heard about that. Now that we're here, you'll never have to worry about that again. We're all allies of women. Excuse me, motherfuckers? I was certainly wondering, all of a sudden they were being really nice to her, like, when Yona popped in, and I was like, you should have seen the look on my face. I'm sure everybody had the same look, like, the fuck is happening here with these chuckle fucks? I'm like, do they just hate me? And I'm like, or is this just part of their act? They're just pretending, and they're like, ugh. Or like, what the fuck? If any of them come to bother you, please just let us know. Wow, I appreciate that, you guys. Please, you morons can drop the act. Well, I guess we'll have a little visit then. Please do. And just come back by sunset. Okay, see you later. You really seem like an intimidating bunch. Really? I mean, one of them is from the lowest layer, the Eternal Hell. Yeah, but I'm glad we have more security now. I mean, we do have some already, but I just feel safer knowing they're here too. And it's wild you're part of it too, Ha-chan! Yeah, I'm gonna do my very best. As I begin to give a quick bow... Hey! You see that new Asakusa trash post? Oh, I read about that. Bon Bon Bistro is that new strawberries and cream sandwich. Let's go try it! Asakusa's full of high school girls. I wonder if all the human realm is like this. What's wrong? You're staring at those girls. Sorry. Their uniforms... They're cute. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Ever since I became a model prisoner and was able to come back to the human realm, I find myself just staring at them too. We're having our lesbian moment. It's one thing to read about stuff like this in the documentation, but seeing it is amazing. We didn't have school uniforms in my lifetime. I keep thinking I want to try them on. Oh my god, are we going to have a fashion montage where we try on fucking uniforms? You really want to? Sure, and another girl said the same thing too. I was 16 the year I died, so I should be able to. The year you died? All I know is that I died at 19. And I know you're not in high school at 19. I've thought of something else too! A school uniform date with Shinosuke! Look, just like that! I looked in the direction she pointed. A boy and a girl clad in school uniforms were sitting close together, sharing a crepe. School uniform date? That dream isn't for me. I died too late. Whatever, men need to be obliterated. He's still a guy. For all we know, he's going to be violent with her or trick her tomorrow. Huh? Yeah, we got some unresolved trauma, and we're going to realize why we hate men is something happened and we died and maybe we're mad. Or spirit hung on to because Goemon didn't save us in time or some shit. And it's like, oh, it was a misunderstanding. Just always going to boil down to a misunderstanding. John, is that kind of judgmental thinking a little harsh for that young boy? Well, I know that men in hell are basically the crud of the crop. No arguments there. And I totally get the misandry, especially after you went through the Hell Guardian school. But you know that there are some guys who didn't turn into criminals, right? Or are you saying King Enma and Takamura are evil too? I think Father and even Sensei Nono are exempt from the category. Well, that logic is definitely nonsense. Shinosuke was so kind. You have to meet him. And come on, those cool guys from earlier aren't bad either, right? Oh, girl. You're talking about Goemon and the others? Who else would I be talking about? Wait, what? Goemon? With the black hair? Wait, when you say Goemon, you couldn't possibly mean... The Goemon Ishikawa? The famous thief who was sentenced to death by boiling? That's the one. Oh no! I totally didn't realize! I even bought a portrait of Goemon when I was alive! Really? Well, I mean... he was that hot. Goemon Ishikawa was so popular in my time! The plays about him were amazing! I was obsessed! I see. Oshichi lived her life in an era not so distant from Goemon's time. Goemon's way different from any villain! I mean, he gave the money he stole to the poor, right? He's like Japanese Robin Hood. Did we figure that out in Nightshade? If he lived in a more forgiving time, he would have been called a man of the people. A real hero. Well, theft is theft. His actions sentence him to the eternal hell. Right, and killing a cockroach makes you evil, too, and you're going to hell. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Hell's rules are kind of stupid. People who commit every crime under the sun go to the eternal hell. He has to be the absolute worst, nastiest, most terrible kind of criminal. You seem oddly stubborn today, don't you think? Not really? I can't bring myself to say that I haven't been getting along with them. And it is true. They saved that boy earlier. They treat me something awful, but maybe I could try to trust them a little more. No! They're just good at putting on a face. I'm just happy to be chatting with you like this in Asakusa-chan. I do hope you have fun. I'm not here for fun. I'm here to work. Fun isn't in my schedule. You're so serious. What else is new? Well, whatever. Come to the shop with me. Alright. We had to finish that little chat session. Don't you try to bite my microphone. Bird. Oh my god. Ghost downstairs, buddy. My bird is sitting here with me. I can feel him. I just cocooned him in my hands. But I just heard his bells downstairs ring. How the fuck? They must have just been balanced on the edge of his cage and then fell over, because you heard the bells ring too, didn't you? What the fuck, bird? The air conditioning's also on, so it might have pushed them off, but anyway, that was freaky and fucking weird. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.